Hello friends, welcome to Inside Psych Initiative. In today's video, we are going to discuss about weekly current issues. So this is going to be the week number 36. So previously, for the last 35 weeks, we are discussing these weekly current issues and every Sunday. In case if you miss out the previous 35 videos, you can go through the playlist which is named as weekly issues, and under each and every video, you can find the PDF link as well. So below this video also in the description you can find the PDF link related to this particular lecture. In this video we are going to discuss about following these 7 topics. Following 7 topics we are going to discuss. So first topic is preventive detention. Let's see regarding the preventive detention. So here Supreme Court observed that preventive detention should be used very carefully and it should not be overused. And preventive detention can be used only in exceptional conditions, because so preventive detention which is offered by Article 22, okay, according to Article 22, authorities can impose the preventive detention. You know that Article 22 clause 4 to Article 22 clause 7. So Article 22 also it is providing certain constitutional safeguards regarding the preventive detention. So this is what Supreme Court observing, and Supreme Court severely criticizing the arbitrary use of the preventive detention, okay, because nowadays you are saying that state is on the name of the, that means government on the name of the preventive detention, they are arresting people on the political causes as well. That means political opponents, they are being arrested under preventive detention. So tell me students, what are the important laws under the preventive detention? And also tell me, according to Article 22, according to Article 22 clause 4, what is the duration, what is the maximum for preventive detention? Of course that can be extended as well, but Article 22 clause 4 is mentioning the preventive detention can be for how many months, okay. Answer to this question. So recently Supreme Court emphasized that preventive detention should be used in a very judicial manner, it cannot be used in arbitrary manner, and it also clarified that preventive detention is only, it is a measure to avoid someone committing a crime, not it is as a form of punishment, and it should be useful and it should be applied only based on the careful consideration of facts. So the court is highlighting that preventive detention is a severe measure and it should not be invoked arbitrarily by the authorities, and the grounds of detention must be clearly mentioned to the person, okay. When authorities are taking someone into custody or preventive detention, reasons on what grounds that person is taken into custody, those things have to be mentioned. And this decision of preventive detention, it should be based on thorough examination of the relevant facts. Regarding the preventive detention, Article 22 of Indian Constitution providing certain constitutional safeguards regarding the preventive detention. And generally these preventive detention laws main objective is to ensure the public safety and maintain the social order. For that point of view only we impose the preventive detention. So generally according to Article 22 clause 4, preventive detention can be maximum for 3 months, but based on the advice of this advisory board, the preventive detention can be extended as well. Laws on the preventive detention, it can be made both by Parliament as well as the state legislature, but there are certain issues on those areas only Parliament can make laws, preventive detention laws, exclusively Parliament only having those powers. Which areas? Areas such as defense, foreign affairs, national security reasons, on these areas only Parliament can make laws, that you have to understand. And the rest of the areas like maintaining public order or maintenance of essential services, okay, on those areas even the states also can make preventive detention laws. Very popular PD laws in India are NSA, National Security Act, and UAPA, Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Under UAPA, tell me students, under UAPA, so that means UAPA applicable only to the organizations or individuals also, okay. Answer to your question, okay. So answer to this question, UAPA applies only to individual or organizations also. So okay, answer to that question. According to UAPA, preventive detention can go up to 12 months without any charges. Of course in this 12 months periodic review will be done by the advisory board, and based on the advisory board only decisions will be taken. Next one are the meme coins, okay. So what are these meme coins? These are a form of cryptocurrency, but their value is very less. Generally these are used as a part of memes in the social media networking. These are the subset of cryptocurrency, and they gained popularity within the digital currency habitat or ecosystem. Originating from the internet meme culture, these coins are often created as a humorous tributes, and they lack substantial underlying value. That means they are not holding much value. Okay, their value is very, very less. And the key characteristics of the meme coins are they are extremely volatile, and they are very large supply because of their very less value. Their value is very less, like around $0.1, $0.001. That is their value. Popular meme coins are Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. These are the notable meme coins. And due to their speculative nature, investing or like carrying trade in these meme coins is not advisable according to authorities. Next, third one, group of friends in defense of the Charter of the United Nations. This is the group of friends. What is this group of friends? This is about around 40 countries. They came together and they formed as a group. This group main objective is preventing attacks on the peacekeeping forces. You know that UNO is having the peacekeeping force, popularly known as Blue Helmets. So when they are doing peacekeeping operations in various other countries, they are subjecting under various attacks. So to prevent that attacks in various forms, this group was formed. India is leading the group of friends comprising around 40 countries. Recently they held a meeting to discuss various strategies to strengthen the legal framework against the crimes targeting the peacekeepers. Okay. UNO is conducting or organizing various peacekeeping operations across the globe. So to these peacekeeping operations, like to help them, this group of friends, they recently conducted a meeting. India launched a new database known as Unite Aware Platform. This is the database name. It will record the crimes against peacekeepers and monitor accountability efforts. And the meeting underlined the country commitment to uphold the safety and dignity of the peacekeepers. So GOF, it was launched by India in 2022 to promote accountability for crimes against the Blue Helmets during their presidency of UN Security Council. You know that India between 2020 and 2022, for 2 years, India was a temporary member in the UN Security Council. When India was a temporary member of UN Security Council, you know that in UN Security Council, countries every monthly they change the presidency. Every month, one country will hold the presidency of UNSC. When India was holding the presidency of UNSC, at that time India proposed this idea. India, Bangladesh, Egypt, France, Morocco and Nepal, these are the co-chairs of this GOV, which consists of around 40 member states. Next one is regarding the Kisan Integrated Command and Control Center. Integrated Command and Control Center. What is the main purpose of this Integrated Command and Control Center? It gives different types of advices to farmers by using advanced technology such as AI, so that when farmers are well informed, they can take the decision based upon the information, so that they can avoid certain kind of losses related to agriculture, and even they can take suitable preventive measures against the natural calamities as well. Okay. So apart from that, they can also implement scientific methods of agriculture. Tell me students, in our DPSP, which article dealing with the encouraging the agriculture as well as the animal husbandry on scientific lines? Okay. First, context. The Krishi Integrated Command Control Center, it was recently inaugurated by Agriculture Ministry. It is a technological solution which provides the revolutionary agriculture practices. It uses technologies such as AI, remote sensing and geographical information system, and it also collects and process the database on various agriculture parameters like temperature, rainfall, crop yield and production estimates. So it collects all this information and it provides suitable estimates. Features of this particular platform, it enables the efficient decision making in agriculture sector by using this kind of information. The aim is to generate individual farmer specific advisory through apps. Okay. Once that information collected by this platform, it processes the information and it provides advices through apps such as Kisan E-Mitra, and using AI and machine learning algorithm to customize recommendation based on farmer data. And the practical application of ICC includes to provide soil health advisory, Based on that, they can use like fertilizers as well as pesticides, facilitating drought management action, identifying regions for crop diversification, because in India we have different climate zones. So based on the climate zones, we should encourage that particular crop. And it also aims to validate the yield estimates and assist in evidence-based decision making for efficient agriculture practices. So evidence-based means after you collect the data, you apply the data, based on that you will get results. So that is, once you check the result, based on that you will take further decision. By looking at the result, you will take further decision. So that is known as evidence-based decision making. Okay, that will be helped by this platform. Next, launch of the Financial Agrochemical Reduction and Management Farm Program. Okay, launch of this program. This program is all about what? Reducing the chemicals in agriculture. What will happen if we encourage or if we keep on continue using the chemicals in agriculture? These agriculture chemicals, they release the particular chemical substances, okay, and these particular chemical substances popularly known as persistent organic pollutants. What are these persistent organic pollutants means? These are the organic pollutants that can go inside to the animals, of course inside to the humans also. After going into this inside into the human beings, they will settle down in the adipose tissue and various other forms of the tissue, and slowly their concentration will build up in the human body as well. So to avoid that, it is better way to discourage this kind of chemicals in the agriculture. 7 countries, Ecuador, India, Kenya, Laos, Philippines, Uruguay and Vietnam, they initiated a program known as Financing Agrochemical Reduction and Management Program FARM to address the pollution from pesticide as well as the plastics in agriculture. This initiative is mainly to combat, that means to reduce the release of toxic persistent organic pollutants, so which are mainly released into the atmosphere due to the chemical farming. Next, this farm is an initiative led by UN Environment Program and GEF, Global Environment Facility. This program main aim is to provide financial incentives towards farmers who adopt low and non-chemical alternatives promoting sustainable practices. You know that. And even nowadays, organic farming is also becoming very demanding from the side of customers, and it is getting traction as well. By phasing out the hazardous pesticides and agro-pesticides, we can encourage the better management standards. The program aims to prevent the release of over 51,000 tons of hazardous pesticides and 20,000 tons of plastic waste. This is the target under this program, while reducing the carbon dioxide emissions and protecting over around 3 million hectares of the land. So not only they would like to reduce the pesticides, even they would like to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions from agriculture as well. So these are some of the broad objectives of this particular program. Next is about the black carbon. So what is this black carbon? When fossil fuels, when they are incompletely burnt, this black carbon will be released. And of course, black carbon is one of the substance which contributing to the global warming. And even when this black carbon, when it settle down on ice, okay, that ice also can melt due to this global warming or heat absorbed by this black carbon. Now let's see, black carbon, which is emitted by incomplete combustion of the biomass as well as the fossil fuels, both, and it is a significant contributor to the global warming and possessing the health risk. In India, the residential sector is the largest source of black carbon emissions. Of course, to reduce this from our residential sector, Government of India is also encouraging the Prime Minister Ujjwala Yojana, providing LPG connection at a very subsidized price, and connection don't cost as well to the people who are below the poverty line, so that their dependency on forest wood can be reduced, so the emission of the black carbon can be reduced. Prioritizing the black carbon reduction aligns with the India's global commitment too. Okay, India committed globally like decarbonization and sustainable development goals, potentially preventing the premature deaths annually. And you already know that India would like to attain the zero carbon levels by 2047. This black carbon, which consists of very fine particulate matter, it can sits on the ice, and so it can melt the ice, so that the glaciers also can melt very fast. So it is a light absorbing particle, and this contribute to climate change by releasing the heat energy into atmosphere. and it is a short-lived climate pollutant. So it settled down on the surface of the snow and ice, accelerating the melting, which may leads to like glaciers melting and the outburst of the glacial lakes and all these things. Next, Operation SANKALP. So this is regarding the rescue operation by India. Let's see in which areas. It launched by the Indian Navy in 2023 and the operation completed around 100 days. It is mainly operating in the key conflicting areas such as Gulf of Aden, Arabian Sea and off the east coast of Somalia. You know that Somalia and Kenya, Tanzania and Eritrea, so Djibouti, Ethiopia, these are the areas where these pirate activities are pretty much high. Okay, tell me guys, what are the countries present in Horn of Africa? Horn of Africa. What are the countries present in Horn of Africa? Now, so the objective of this Operation SANKALP is safeguarding the India's maritime interest and counter maritime threats and combating piracy surgence and curbing the narcotics trade in the Indian Ocean region. So this is the objective of the Operation SANKALP. Now let's see MCQs. Yesterday video MCQ is about, with reference to exclusive economic zone EEZ, consider the following statement. It is an area of the sea in which sovereign state has special rights regarding the exploration and use of the marine resources, right? A sovereign state does not have the right to generate energy from the water or wind that lies in the EEZ. They have the right. It is saying does not have, so wrong. So the answer is statement 1 only. Next, today's question. First question, consider the following financial institutions: LIC, General Insurance Corporation of India, New India Assurance Company Limited. How many of the above were classified as domestically systematically important insurance companies? Pick the right one. Next question is Start 2024. It is a new training program, will be conducted by whom? Next, the Central Pollution Control Board, it was constituted under which act? Pick the right answers for these questions. As we reach to the end of this video, in this particular video, we mainly discussed about weekly current affairs, and this is the comprehensive analysis regarding the current affairs of week number 36. I hope this video is useful in your preparation. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. Jai Hind.